know I got the receipts, girl. You know I got the receipts. Bright Cellars is the monthly wine club that matches you with wine that you'll love. Get started by taking the Taste Palette quiz to see your personalized matches. Now, Bright Cellars matches you with wines from all over the world, curated to your taste buds. They are focused on finding unique hidden gems from small vineyards all over the world. And with hundreds of private label wines, you'll be able to try a new wine you've never tasted before. All you need to do is take their 7-question quiz so they can gather your taste preferences and deliver wines you're guaranteed to love. Each box is completely unique to your taste palette, meaning no box is ever the same. Each box comes with wine education cards for each bottle that outline the tasting notes, suggested pairings, best serving temperatures, and its origins. Wine wisdom cards help show you how to store and open your wine, keeping it tasting fresh for longer. Now, all Sweet Pea Diaries viewers will get 60% off your first purchase by clicking on the link in the description box below. Thanks again to Bright Cellars Wines for sponsoring this video. Hey guys, welcome back to the Sweet Pea Diaries. It's your girl Sweet Pea, and I'm back with another video. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back to my channel. And if you are a new subscriber, welcome to the Sweet Pea Diaries. Be sure to like the video, share the video, but most importantly, be sure to subscribe to the channel. All right, so of course, we would like to thank Bright Cellars Wines for sponsoring today's video. Directly after this video, the link will be in the description box. I was having a hard time finding my link for them, and so I will put that in the description box immediately after this video. Sephora has entered the chat, my proud member, Coach White, Dover Girl 843. Hey, you guys, as you drop in the chat, please be sure to speak to your girl and I will shout you out. Hey guys, so we're back with another video. I am feeling a little better, feeling a lot better actually. I've gotten a little bit of rest. It's Nikki, not Nikki, my moderator. My fever seems to have gone down some. I'm still a little congested, but I'm feeling better. Looking like I'll probably be going to work tomorrow. So feeling a lot better. Yeah. So yeah, you guys know that Cardi B is in court. She's in court with, I believe his name is Kevin something Brody. But we'll get into that. He is suing Cardi B for artwork that she used on a mixtape, saying that the tattoo that is on him, hi Orobo Sexy, saying that the tattoo that's on that cover, hey Alicia, that is actually his tattoo, and he wants $5 million for this artwork that is similar to, you know, he's saying that's him, and they're saying that that's not, and all this. So we're going to get into it. I'm working on getting the documents, the court documents themselves. We'll probably go over those this weekend and, you know, like really dig into what's going on with the case. But they were in court today. Hey, Mrs. Jordan. And things got a little testy, and the judge threatened a mistrial because, you know, Cardi is standing up for herself. It looks like Cardi's being a little, you know, vocal in this case. She's not taking shit, okay? And so she was they had a little heated exchange, her and the defendant's attorney, and the judge got upset, and he sent the jurors out of the courtroom, and he threatened a mistrial. Okay, so let's get into it. I found an article that I would like to read um, from Journal Review. It is out of Crawfordsville, Indiana. I saw this, and I wanted to read this and give you guys some commentary on it. All right, so hold on one second, because Evan is whining. I think he wants to go out. Let me let him out. Hold on. All right. Oh, thank you, Orabo. I always like before watching. Thank you so much. Um, so let me share my screen and let's talk about what went on in that courtroom today. Cardi wasn't having that shit. She ain't taking it. Oh, you guys are watching from Ghana. Welcome, Ghana. All right, so Cardi B battles with the lawyer in racy mixtape artwork case, okay? A heated exchange between rapper Cardi B and the lawyer for a man suing her for copyright infringement got so intense on Wednesday, which um, that was yesterday, that the judge briefly stopped the trial. All right. The Grammy winner delivered pointed answers to several questions by attorney A. Barry Capello, who is representing a man who claims that the rapper misused his likeness on the cover of a 2016 mixtape. The testy back and forth between the Capello and the star witness prompted U.S. District Judge Cormac Carney to send the jurors out of the courtroom and tell both sides that he was considering a mistrial. After a break, he called the arguing unprofessional and not productive, but allowed questioning to resume, placing new restrictions for both sides. Kevin Michael Brophy is seeking $5 million from Cardi B over the appearance of some of his distinctive back tattoos on the mixtape's artwork, which shows a tattooed man from behind with his head between Cardi's legs. Now, the rapper said that she felt that Brophy hadn't suffered any consequences as a result of the artwork, yet he has harassed her legally for 5 years. At one point, she said that she missed a special moment with her youngest child, who recently turned 1 year old. Cardi said, I have empathy for people. I care about people. I feel like I'm being taken advantage of. I miss my child's first step by being here. Brophy told jurors Tuesday that he felt humiliated by the racy artwork. At one point, Cardi B pointed out that the man's face cannot be seen in the artwork. Capello asked her to calm down, but she instead barked back at the lawyer's contention that she knew about photo editing software used to put Brophy's tattoos, which have been featured in magazines, on another model's body. It's not your client's back, Cardi said about the image, which refers a black model, which features a black model. Brophy is white. Cardi said that she posted a photo of the famous Canadian model on her social media. Cardi B, whose real name is Bacalus Almazar, said an artist used only a small portion of the tattoos without her knowledge. She had previously said that the cover art created by Tim Gooden was transformative fair use of Brophy's likeness. Capello said Gooden was paid $50 to create a design, but was then told to find another tattoo after he turned it in an initial draft. He said that Gooden Googled back tattoos before he found an image and pasted it on the cover. Cardi B's lawyer, Peter Anderson, said that Brophy and the mixtape image are unrelated, noting that the model did not have neck tattoos, but Brophy does. It's not him, Cardi B said. To me, it doesn't look like his back at all. The tattoo was modified, which is protected by the First Amendment. She said the image hasn't hindered Brophy's employment with a popular surf and skate apparel brand or his ability to travel the world for opportunities. Cardi said, he hasn't gotten fired from his job, said Cardi B, who implied that the mixtape was not a lucrative one for her. He hasn't gotten a divorce. How has he suffered? He's still in a surf shop at his job. Please tell me how he suffered. Brophy, a self-described family man, said he sent a cease and desist letter to Cardi B's representatives to remove the image, but he never received a response. The rapper said she hadn't seen the letter. At one point, Cardi B said she doesn't check her mailbox because that's for old people, leading some people to laugh in the courtroom. When Cardi B left the courthouse, she was swarmed by 30 high schoolers who were attempting to take selfies with her. As the rapper walked toward her vehicle with security, she smiled and waved before telling them she would be more responsive after the trial. And then, of course, they go into last month, the strip club situation or whatever. We're not even going to read about that because that ain't got nothing to do with this. But so let's really just get into the meat and potatoes. Okay, what is this man suing for, child? All right, he's trying to say what? What is he trying to say? Okay, he is saying that the tattoos and this image is him. Cardi and them is saying it's not him. The model is actually black, and this man is white. He wants $5 million over the appearance of some of his distinctive back tattoos, which shows a tattooed man from behind with his head between Cardi's legs. And he says that he's been humiliated because of this. Now, this is why I'm wanting to get the actual court documents so that we can go over them and see exactly what his complaint says and what he's really suing over. Because I don't know if he's saying that these images are his images and they took them and put them on a Photoshop photo of a model, or is he trying to say that it is him and they use these images and his photos without his knowledge? I really don't think that's what he's trying to say, because that would mean that he would have had to pose for these photos and then he would be saying that they had me do this work and I don't, I haven't been compensated or I didn't give permission. So this whole copyright infringement thing would mean that he's saying that they took photos of his back, that they took photos from somewhere of him with his tattoos on his back and took it and used it. So that means they would have to take it and paste it on somebody else's back in a Photoshop image. And they're saying that that's not even the same person because he's a black person, this model, and the model has tattoos up to his neck. And Brophy, the white guy that's suing, doesn't even have tattoos all the way up to his neck. So I want to get the court documents so that we can really pick them apart and see what it is this man is really suffering from. But Cardi says that because of having to be here at this trial, she missed Wave's first steps. Did you see that? She says, I have empathy for people. I care about people, but I feel like I'm being taken advantage of. I miss my child's first step by being here. She feels that Brophy hasn't suffered any consequences as a result of the artwork, but he has harassed her legally for 5 years. At one point, she said she missed a special moment with her youngest child who recently turned 1. So she missed Wave's first steps by being at that courthouse. That's ridiculous. I don't even understand what it is this man, but see, this is people like they take these damn opportunities to sue because the way our country is set up, people could just sue for anything. And here on this channel, we have covered some pretty wild ass lawsuits. Okay. I have showed y'all how people just come out the woodworks trying to sue these celebrities. Hi, Marlena. Hi, Christy. Hi, Life with the Leonard family. Hey, Marva, my proud member. Y'all excuse Evan. He's doing what he's doing. He's out there and, telling people who can walk by and who can't walk by, child. Evan, what's the problem, Evan? What's the problem? What's up? What you barking for? What's wrong? What are you telling them to do? Why the people can't walk by? Huh? Why the people can't walk by? You just went out? I mean, the lawsuit is very frivolous. People are just so crazy, aren't they? Hold on, let me see what's going on with him. Hold on. Child, Evan ain't doing nothing. I done just gave him a treat, gave him a kiss and everything. He's fussing at the people in the window, okay? They out there walking their little dog, and he's telling them to get out of, he doesn't like nobody walking in front of our house. That's just how he is. Listen at him. He ain't doing nothing but being nosy, telling people what to do. Evan, leave them people alone. Yeah, so she's been going through this for 5 years. Said this man has been harassing her for 5 years, child, trying to just I guess been trying to get money out of her for 5 years. But finally, we're at the lawsuit stage. This is going back to 2017. The complaint was filed. That's what from the little bit of research that I've been able to do, it goes back to 2017. That was when the original complaint was filed. So I will be digging into it and seeing what his original complaint consists of, and we'll go over it on the channel. Yeah. Sounds like the evil work of the trash. I don't know, what is that? The rooster trash? I don't know. But I don't understand, like, what is his argument? They took the tattoo, and what did they do? Put it on somebody else's back, used another model, put it on his back because they liked the images. So the original person that was, okay, hold on for 1 second, guys. Let me get Evan together. So I guess what does this says that originally, so she says she told him that it is not your client's back. She said about the image, which features a black model. Bro-free is white. The rapper says she posted a photo of the famous Canadian model on her social media. Cardi B, whose real name is Bacalus, said that an artist used only a small portion of the tattoos without her knowledge. She had previously said that the cover art created by Tim Gooden was transformative fair use of Brophy's likeness. Capello said, which is the lawyer, that Gooden was paid $50 to create a design, but was then told to find another tattoo after he turned in the initial draft. He said that Gooden had Googled back tattoos before he found an image and put it on the cover. Cardi B's lawyer, Peter Anderson, said that Brophy and the mixtape image are unrelated, noting that the model did not have neck tattoos, which Brophy does. It is not him at all, Cardi B said. To me, it doesn't look like his back at all. The tattoo was modified, which is protected by the First Amendment. Those is Cardi words, child. She said the tattoo was modified, which is protected by the First Amendment. Cardi is up there talking for herself. She's up there talking with them attorneys. She ain't just sitting there letting her people do the work. She's actually also giving it to the people. She's like, listen, I don't see what this don't even look like him. Our model is black, he white. Like, don't try me. Cardi said, what has he went through? He hasn't got fired from his job. She said he hasn't gotten no divorce. How has he suffered? He's still in a surf shop at his job. Please tell me how he has suffered. Cardi ain't playing. Cardi is talking to the people like, listen, y'all, just because I got money, y'all not about to just hand me down here to these courthouses every time y'all get good and goddamn ready. I'm sick of y'all. Hey, Lisa. She said, I'm sick of this. But in any event, they got our girl down there to the courthouse, child. She done missed Wave's first step messing with these people. I hope they got everything on tape and everything, but you know, it's not nothing like being there. She probably is probably driving down to the courthouse and Offset and the nanny and them is showing her on FaceTime that the baby is walking. That's horrible. She missed the baby first step. Miss her baby walking because she's down here to this courthouse of people that just want money. $5 million over something like this. $5 million. Well, guess what? You know what you could do? $5 million. Go ahead and holler at Tasha K and get her to cut you that 3.8 she owe. Because Cardi don't need the damn money. It's just for principle. So Cardi said, you want some money? Go get that goddamn money from Tasha K. She owe me. You ever heard how people, when you are owed by them, somebody else owe you money, and they tell you, go get it from the person that owe me. I'm like, no, ma'am, I need it from you. I don't know if them people gonna give me the money. Go take it out of Cardi. You know, Cardi said, go take it out of Tasha K. Go get that 3.8 from her. I mean, come on, $5 million. That's horrible. You showing off your badges, girl. Oh, you using your membership badges? Yes. Oh, your own badges. Do we have those as member badges? I don't know if I put doggies as member badges. Are you saying, is that part of the member badges or is that your emojis? I don't remember having those. Do I have those as badges? I might, maybe. Do I? I don't know, child. But yeah, so that's what's going on down to. I think this is the first week of this trial. I believe it just got started. Hey, together we break chains. And the judge said this was very unprofessional. And oh, okay. Okay. All right. We do have member badges though. I think we do. We have member emojis. There are emojis that you can use as a member. Um, I forget how to get to them. But Nikki, can you paste them in the chat and maybe try to like tell them how they get to them? Because I think there is we have specific badges that only the members can put in the chat, right? Our emojis. I think, do you know which ones I'm talking about, Marva? I think we do have a set of emojis that only the members can use. Oh, thank you. But the judge was like, he wasn't having it. Okay. The judge said it was very unprofessional and he didn't like the exchange between the both of them. Okay. A heated exchange between rapper Cardi B and the lawyer for the man that was suing for the copyright infringement. It got so intense yesterday on Wednesday that the judge briefly stopped the trial. He had to stop the trial. He sent the jurors out and he told both sides that he was actually considering a mistrial. After the break, he called the arguing between them unprofessional and not productive, but allowed questioning to resume, placing new restrictions on both sides. I mean, but I can imagine things getting heated if Cardi was already pissed off about missing, Baby Wave's first steps and everything like that. Of course, you're going to be pissed off too, having to keep coming down to these courthouses. Hey, learning, having to keep being, you just got out of this shit with Tasha K. Then you down there for them damn Watley sisters. Now you in here for this. Hey, sassy girl, my member. I mean, damn, how much can she take? I would be snappy too. I would be feeling the same way. So, she's a little testy. And she was been, giving it to these lawyers. I mean, the fact that we even got this far, 5 years they allowed this shit to go back and forth and back and forth. This shit shouldn't even have made it this far. They should have threw this out. The man is not saying that it's him. He's saying they use tattoos of his and put it on another model, a Photoshop. Like, what? Because I could see if he was saying that he was the model, they used his photos and didn't pay him and he didn't authorize the use. But he's saying that they got these pictures of him and they used them on another model. I mean, is that what the argument is? That's why I said I'm going to get these documents and we're going to dig into them. Because this doesn't make any damn sense. Yeah, that's what he's doing. He's trying to prove that Cardi used his likeness as inspiration for the cover art. Yes. That lawyer was upset because he wanted to bring up Tasha's case and was denied. But yeah, you're right. It's a fine line when you're professional on both ends. Right. But he's trying to say, I think, that they used his image likeness. They found it, because so the person, the artist, was hired $50 to do this cover, to do the cover art. And he Googled the images and got the images and used the images, but they were not approved when he turned them in. So I don't know if they got some other ones and then they didn't realize that these were images of this man. And that's what he's trying to say, that they didn't know that they were his, actually, tattoos of him. It's his back and da, 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 da. They're saying, no, these images have been manipulated. They're not him. They don't look anything like him. And the model that is on the cover of this mixtape is a black man. The man that's suing is a white man. But to me, the images, anybody, see, this is where I'm at with this. How can we say that those images are owned by that man? Because everybody has tattoos from the local parlor, and we look in the book and we pick the tattoo that we want, right? So we all have tattoos that could be similar because of based off of drawings and things that we, hey, fact checker, that we pick out. Hey, Moff Deuce one. And I'm just like, hey, Susie. And I'm just like, how can you say that a tattoo image belongs to you when this is public, you know what I'm saying, domain? Like these images are public domain when you go in and you pick from one out of the book. How can that be your image? It's solely yours. If you're saying that was you as the model, they took your photo and put on their cover, then that's something different. But you're saying that those tattoos are similar to your tattoos? This is where I'm lost. I'm like, okay, are you saying that they took your back, the shot of your back, and put it on the cover? And they're saying no, because the model that we used is a black person. He's white. So if he wants to argue that we took his photo from somewhere off his Facebook or somewhere, it was on Google and we got it, okay, it's him. They're saying no, it's not him because our model is black and he's white. So then we say, okay, well, let's say his argument is, well, these are my tattoos. These are the tattoos that are on my back. Sir, you don't own those tattoos. You did you pick them out the book? That somebody, I mean, anybody can have the same or coincidental that they look similar. So you can't own a tattoo image. Yeah, I know that. That's just me. That's just me speaking in matter. Like hypothetically, I know that everybody doesn't use the tattoo book. I know that you go in there with some people go in there with their own design. Some people design their own. I know that. Duh. I know, but I mean, come on, that's the same thing like words and like a idea for a story. It could be coincidental that your story seems similar, but you can't sue somebody for a thought. You can't sue somebody for something like that because it could just be coincidental that it ended up looking something like yours. Or somebody could have seen yours and took a screenshot and took it in there and said, I want something to look like this. They can get the same thing and maybe some things are tweaked or changed or whatever, and it kind of looks similar, but it's not exactly the same. So you really just can't, I don't think you can sue over something like that and take it as yours. Like, yeah, even if it is custom, it could be similar. And does he have a right to claim sole ownership? I don't think so. Because it's an image, it's an idea, it's a thought, and people can have similar ideas. Right, and if he didn't copyright it or trademark the tattoos, he's grasping for straws. You can sue them for profiting off of a print that is proven to be yours. Right, we know that. If you prove that it's yours by, like copyright, trademark, you have all those documents, then he can say that's mine. But I don't think that's what we're saying here. I don't even think he's saying that he has rights to it. I think he's saying that, you know what I'm saying, that they took this image of me. This is my picture. They got it because he was Googling. They say on here that the dude that was hired as the artist to do the work, he was Googling and he found the image. He put it on the, he put it for on the mixtape and he submitted it for approval and they actually declined. They said, no. Let's read this again, okay? So at one point, Cardi B pointed out that the man's face cannot be seen in the artwork. Capello asked her to calm down, but she she instead yelled back at the lawyer's contention and said that she knew about photo editing software used to put Brophy's tattoos, which have been featured in magazines, on another model's body. So let's read that again. At one point, Cardi B pointed out that the man's face cannot be seen in the artwork. Capello, who was the lawyer, asked her to calm down, but she instead yelled back at the lawyer's contention that she knew about photo editing software used to put Brophy's tattoos, which have been featured in magazines, on another model's body. It's not your client's back, she said about the image, which features a black model. Brophy is white. Cardi B says she posted a photo of the famous Canadian model on her social media. Cardi B, whose real name is Bacalus, said an artist used only a small portion of the tattoos without her knowledge. She had previously said the cover art created by Tim Gooden was transformative fair use of Brophy's likeness. Capello said that Gooden was paid $50 to create a design, but was then told to find another tattoo after he turned in the draft. He said Gooden Googled back tattoos before he found an image and pasted it on the cover. Cardi B's lawyer, Peter Anderson, said that Brophy and the mixtape image are unrelated, noting that the model did not have neck tattoos, but Brophy does. So the model on the cover didn't have neck tattoo. It was just the tattoo on the back. But Brophy, the white guy, he actually has tattoos on his neck. So I said it backwards at first. So you can go ahead, just open the door and go. So I said it right, said it different the first time. So the neck tattoos is actually on the white guy. The model on the cover art didn't have neck tattoos. So that's what they're trying to use to make a distinction. His picture was found on the internet, then altered. Might be a fair game. So I think is that what they're trying to say, they Googled, she said that she didn't give permission for that. She's saying that the door is not shut. Don't let him run outside. She said that the image they were told to find another tattoo after he turned in the initial draft. And they only used a small portion of the tattoos without her knowledge. So she didn't know. So I'm thinking that she's saying it's not your client's actual back. It's a back of another person. But he's saying they took that image of that tattoo and put it on the model's back. So it's going to be interesting to see how this goes, because it's really confusing. But I don't if he was saying that he was the model, they didn't pay him, they didn't tell him they were going to use these photos that he took. Hold on for a second, guys. Okay, Susie said he's trying to go the plagiarize route, his picture was found on the internet, then altered might be a fair game. That's the one I wanted to get back to. I think that's what they're trying to say. I really think that's what it is that they're trying to say, that they Googled, because if they said that they Googled it and the guy was paid $50, he wasn't paid $50 to do original artwork. That's what it seems like to me. He didn't really do original artwork. He Googled something, found it, and plastered it on the cover of that mixtape. Altered maybe a few things before doing so. And so the guy's like trying to say, oh, you can't get this past me. That was my image, and y'all just used it without my knowledge. But I'm just, where I'm at with it is, it's an image, a tattoo image, and it's an idea, it's a thought. And I don't think that you can really, say that certain, you can prove without a shadow of a doubt that that's where they got that image from. You know what I'm saying? Like, anything can look similar. All tattoos, like a lot of them damn sleeve tattoos and them things that they all look alike to me. You got to really look up closely to see what they're images of. Hey, Kel's TV. What is this? Kel's Tears. Hey, Kel's Tears. You got to really be looking at a lot of these sleeve tattoos and stuff to see what, especially the ones with like spider webs and all that, roses intertwined. I mean, you got to really look at, closely to see what it is that you're looking at. He should have trademarked it then. Absolutely. So, I mean, if there is no paperwork, then I can't see him winning, but it's going to be pretty interesting. It just seemed like a money grab to me. I thought they said initially they used it, but then was told not to use his. So then they just used particular tattoos, not Brophy's whole back art. That's exactly what they said. Yep, that's what it says right here. That's exactly what it says. It says, it says, Cardi says it's not your client's back. She said the image, which features is a black model. Brophy is white. Cardi said that an artist used only a small portion of the tattoos without her knowledge. She had previously said the cover art created by Tim Gooden was transformative fair use of Brophy's likeness. Then Capello said that Gooden, the artist, was paid $50 to create a design, but was then told to find another tattoo after he turned in the initial draft. He said that Gooden Googled back tattoos before he found an image and pasted it on the cover. Right? So that's what it sounds like to me. He was told to find another one before he found an image and pasted it on the cover. It's not him, Cardi said. To me, it doesn't look like his back at all. The tattoo was modified, which is protected by the First Amendment. Not Cardi spitting out what's protected by the First Amendment, child. But everybody like to try to say she's stupid and don't know shit, right? That's how they try. They try to portray her like she's so illiterate and don't know nothing, honey. But she's screaming out what's protected under the First Amendment. $50 come up got her in court, child. $50. Sound like a money grab to me. Sweet Pea, did you see Cardi's comment about the wife and her maybe thinking her hubby was not there doing another woman? Cardi's funny. No, I didn't. But it was just her statement that she missed Wave's first steps being down there. That's a lot. Like, come on. These lawsuits are a mess. So the wife saw that after he showed her and she couldn't tell that wasn't her husband. Definitely a money grab. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm. No, don't, no, hold on. So That's where we're at, honey. The judge said we're not going to be doing this. He's probably like, this is bullshit. I really don't even want to be presiding over this mess. He looking for any reason to throw this shit out. The judge like, we going to have a mistrial. He looking for a reason to get out of this shit. Dude on cover has a full head of hair. Okay, but see, then this is what my whole thing is. It's obvious they're not the same people, right? The guy is white and the person on the cover is a black. Right there, I'm like, this isn't the same person. That's it. What are we here for? We're not going to argue over an image and try to prove whose image it is. Hey, speak with your girl, Marcella. We can't, because unless you have, this to me is very cut and dry and very simple. Unless whatever his name is, has the trademark and or like a copyright or some type of paperwork to show that he owns this image. To me, this is a waste of time. It should just be thrown out because it's obvious it is not him. He's not arguing that it's him or not. He's arguing that that's his image. That is his tattoo. So that's not his back. That's his image. Because he's not saying, I took photos, I took pictures, and they didn't give me my money, or, you know what I'm saying, like, they didn't get my permission to use these photos. He's not saying that. He's saying that this image, this tattoo belongs to me. To me, that no, because then we can say that tattoos that everybody got, that they belong. Unless you trademark the image, even if it is custom, somebody can see that on you and say they want that very tattoo. It's done all the time. People could take a picture of it and go take it down to the parlor and say, can you replicate this? Can you try to do this on me? And there might be a little bit of variations because nothing's going to be identical. But if this man is not arguing that that's him, then why are we there? That, to me, there's no case. But because it's Cardi B, it's a celebrity, they want to prove that they're just not throwing things out because it's a celebrity. So it's like, no, we got to give these people their day in court. No, this is a frivolous lawsuit. I don't know, Christy. That's an interesting question. Can you trademark a person, a part of a person? I don't know. They did some Build-A-Bear nonsense so sloppily. It's not his image. He's claiming the tiger is his. Like, dude, so many people have tiger tats. We do that all the time with hairstyles. Exactly. It's like, you're not saying that this is you in the photo, that they used you as a model, didn't pay you. They just took your photos and got paid and didn't give you shit. No, that's not the argument. He's saying, this is my image. This is my tattoo. And they put it on another person. So what? They splashed it on the cover. Wow. They splashed it on the cover. They made some variations because the neck tattoo is on Brophy. That's not on the cover art. So it's not the same. And even if it is the same, it's an image. I don't see why are we here again? And why is the court entertaining this? This is what our taxpayer dollars are paying for? Shit like this, arguing over an image? Leave that girl alone. Let her go be with her children and her family, please. Can y'all leave Cardi B alone? Y'all got this woman hauling this woman down to the courthouse. Every 5 minutes, she's in court. I think this is the last one. I think once this one is over with, I think this is it. Until the next frivolous lawsuit. But I just don't get it. I'm like, what are we here for? No. Did they copy parts of the tattoo or the entire tattoo? They're saying that, to me, it's just parts of it, because the tattoo on Brophy goes all the way up to his neck, and the tattoo on the cover art, the person doesn't have it on his neck. Yeah, you can insure body parts, because I remember didn't she insure her bootay? Didn't she do that? I know that J-Lo, I think, did that. But my whole thing, if he doesn't have any type of paperwork to show that he trademarked that image, that it solely belongs to him, I don't see him winning. Y'all remember when that other fan base wanted to say Cardi wearing bangs was taking it from that lady? Oh my God. Like, really? Bangs? You know how long we've been wearing bangs? That bang. Not that bang. Like, come on. But the judge is already irritated. He's already threatening to a mistrial. He like, listen, they're arguing. It's unprofessional. And if you don't stop it, there's going to be a mistrial. Judge wasn't having it. Now, the exchange between Cardi B and the attorney, I'm like, Cardi was up there arguing with them attorneys. She was voicing her opinion up in court. She wasn't about to sit back this time and just let these people just say and do whatever. I was like, go ahead, Cardi. I know that's right. She up there telling them what's involved in the First Amendment. What they not going to do is play Cardi B. Cardi said, she wasn't having it. She says, I know my amendments. I know what's included in them. Y'all not about to tell me I'm not dumb. Girl, I'm with it. But I'm just trying to figure out, how can you really try to come at this with $5 million? $5 million, like you saying this tattoo is worth $5 million? Shit. $5 million. This tattoo is worth $5 million. So he's not saying that it's him. He's saying they took the image and they put it on this other model's back. It's not me. It's my image. I'm not, don't make no sense to me. I'm having trouble with it. A tattoo, an image, a tattoo. People have images and things or tattoos that are similar all the time. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how he's gonna win this one. Doesn't seem too much like a case to me. I'm surprised they made it this far, but we'll see what the outcome will be. And I'm going to get the court documents so we can go over them on the weekend. Maybe like on a Sunday or something like that, go over them and see what his complaint really is and have a little discussion on it. All right. So just wanted to give you guys an update. People are asking me, was I going to be covering this case? I don't think that it's going to last long, probably be in there just a week or so. Hear their arguments and the jury will render their decision. I don't think that Cardi B will be paying anyone any money. I believe this will be, another victory for Cardi B. It should have been. It was ridiculous. This is what they are wasting taxpayer dollars on. Using that shit down there, paying for jurors, having people miss work, being on a case to decide whether or not that's somebody's goddamn back tattoo. Not that it's him. No, the tattoo, the back tattoo, it's similar to what's on his back. It's actually his tattoo. They took a Photoshop image and used it on their cover art. Child. If you see the guy, he's giving very much skinhead. Okay. Why you even want to be associated with this? Where's the old manager Shaft? He was running ish, so why is he not being sued? I don't know what that means, sweetie. But yes, I will keep up with it, give you guys another update as soon as I know something more, and we'll catch you on the next video. like, share, and subscribe. And I'm out. Bye.